Welcome back, everybody, to Trad Tune at Lunch in association with the Hawkswell Theatre, coming from Coolani in County Sligo. And we're now at day 21 of the Trad Tune at Lunch. And thanks for tuning in, all you who have been regularly tuning in for the last few weeks now. Great to see your names popping up. Again, hopefully I'll be able to see the comments live today. It's always a little bit of a lottery on the phone as to whether the comments show up live, but I certainly do see your names tuning in. So anyhow, today's tune, I'm going to play another fairly recently composed tune, because it's always exciting to have musicians contributing to the well of tunes. We have many great tunes, some of them written down in collections and books, as you know, and a lot of them just in oral memory. And on recordings, thankfully, for nearly 100 years now, we have all these great recordings to go back to. But thankfully, people are still inspired to write lovely tunes, and good for them. Today's tune is a tune that was written by a friend of mine who is a wonderful button accordion player and a fiddle player as well, and he comes from County Clare, and he has been living for quite a number of years now in Connecticut, in Fairfield, Connecticut, on the east coast of America. And you'll probably have guessed who I'm talking about now at this stage. His name is Damien Connolly, and he's been writing some really lovely tunes for a number of years now. And every so often he's kind enough to send me along some of the tunes. Hi Mary Alice, coming in from Kansas, coffee in hand. I'm delighted to hear it. We've been enjoying our coffees here in Coolani, Sligo as well. We've been missing the coffee shops, but trying to have good coffee here in the house. Hi to Sean and Bridie and Doug, tuning in from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Oh, beautiful. That's a very nice part of the world. I love New Mexico. Great scenery, great buildings, and great sunshine as well, which is lovely. So anyway, we were talking about Damien Connolly today. He's been playing music for many years. I do remember him from my childhood a little bit, even though we didn't know each other in particular at that time, because even though I started learning music, playing music in County Clare, I moved to Sligo when I was 11, and I've been here since. But Damien is the son of an absolutely fantastic accordion player called Martin Connolly, who lives in Ennis. A great musician, and great photographer as well. He takes great photos, and also makes beautiful accordions as well, button accordions. And of course Martin's brother is the one and only Seamus Connolly, that great fiddle player that we talk about from time to time here. So speaking of Seamus Connolly, some of you might be aware that Seamus has had quite a long association with Boston College for a number of decades, and Boston College and Seamus have worked on putting Seamus's archive of recordings up online on the Boston College website over the last number of years. So it's a really lovely collection. It's accessible to all, and you can search through there at some of the recordings that Seamus has made over the years. Some of them are quite recent, others go back a bit further, and often the tunes can be found in notated form as well, for anybody who likes to find it. And in fact, the tune that we're going to play today can be found. A recording of Damien Connolly playing this tune can be found in the archive, the online archive. So the name of the tune, it's a jig, just to get away from the reels for a day. The name of the jig is called The Man from Clare. So if there's any man from Clare or lady from Clare out there, this one is for you. Who knows, I'm not quite sure who Damien had in mind when he wrote the tune, but of course he comes from Clare himself, so maybe the tune maybe he wrote it for himself, and why not? So we'll give it a spin. The Man from Clare, a nice relaxed kind of a jig. was The Man from Clare, a lovely little jig that was composed by a great button accordion and fiddle player, Damien Connolly from Clare. But Damien's been living along with his family in county, in Connecticut, in Fairfield, Connecticut, over in America. And a beautiful little tune. I think Damien has written many great tunes over the last few years. And this is a nice, easygoing, a nice relaxed tune. It has a lovely old world feel, I think, and captures some of the music of County Clare in that tune. So hope you enjoy that, and thanks to Damien for his great compositions. It's always lovely to meet up with Damien, whether in America or over here in Ireland. I last saw Damien at the Fla in Téada, and yes, he was over with his family, and we were trying to get a tune together, and as can sometimes happen during the Fla weekend with all the crowds around, it can be hard to find a quiet corner to have a tune. But we did manage to get a little tune late at night in one of the hotels in the town. So that was lovely, and Damien's a wonderful musician. So big shout out to Damien, who's probably or should be in bed at this stage on the east coast of America. So keep up the great composing, as I know you will, Damien. We're really enjoying your tunes. So with that, we'll bid you adieu for another day. Thanks a million to everybody. Ken is writing in. His album Inspired is brilliant as well. It really is Damien's album. He has 2 albums out, but his most recent one is Inspired, and it has a number of his compositions, including that tune, as far as I know, on it, and it's a great album on the accordion and fiddle. So thanks for reminding us about that. Ken wouldn't be, well, Ken, you're up in Maine, so I'm sure you get to see Damien maybe a little bit more than we do over here. So we'll finish off, we'll play the tune nice and slowly, and then a little bit faster. We probably won't play it too fast because it's a nice relaxed kind of a tune. So keep sending in ideas and tunes. We've had some very nice and insightful and interesting comments that people write from day to day. So thanks a million. I really enjoy looking through them afterwards. And hi to Jessica again, and Joanne for tuning in, and Terry. Fair play. All right, here we go. The Man from Clare. Thanks very much everybody for watching, and hopefully we see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock Irish time. Enjoy the day.